Hi everyone, I am Suhail Ahtesham, Assistant Professor in Management Department of Tecnia Institute of Advanced Studies, New Delhi. Today, I have got a wonderful opportunity to share few words on the topic business. Before we discuss about the term business, let me explain you what are economic and non-economic activities. Economic activities are all those activities which an individual or a group of people pursue for the motive of earning something in return. For example, business is done for profits, profession is done for fees, unemployment for salaries or wages. Whereas non-economic activities are all those activities which an individual or a group of people pursue for the motive of self-satisfaction or social welfare without expecting something in return. For example, helping an old man crossing a road, helping in household work, giving charity and donations, etc. So, it is clear now what are economic and non-economic activities. We can all imagine what category would business come under. Now, coming to the term business. The term business is derived from the concept of busyness or the state of being busy. Business is an economic activity as it is concerned with earning money and acquiring wealth. It is the human activity directed towards the acquisition of wealth through production and exchange of goods and services. Now, we shall go through some of the characteristics of business. The first characteristic is it is an economic activity. Business is an economic activity. As I told you before, production and distribution of goods and services for satisfaction of human wants is done in an economic activity. That is a business. It provides employment opportunities in different sectors like banking, insurance, transport, industries, trade, etc. Next, buying and selling. The basic activity of any business is trading. The business involves buying of raw material, plant and machinery, property, etc. On the other hand, it sells the finished product to the wholesaler, retailer or the customers. Next, continuous process. Business is not a single time activity. It is a continuous process of production and distribution of goods and services. A single transaction of trade cannot be termed as a business. A business should be conducted regularly in order to grow and gain regular return. Next, profit motive. Profit is the indicator of success and failure of the business. It is the difference between income and expenses of the business. The primary goal of the business is usually to obtain the highest possible level of profit through the production and sale of goods and services. Profit is required for survival, growth, and expansion of the business. Next, risk and uncertainty. Risk is defined as the effect of uncertainty arise on the objective of the business. Risk is associated with every business. Business is exposed to types of risk: insurable and non-insurable risk. Insurable is predictable. Predictable factors are controllable to some extent, such as taxes, change in the volume of expected sales, cost of supplies and equipment, overhead cost, salaries, and cost of goods and services offered. Now, coming to the unpredictable factors, which includes changes in trends and taste of customers, impact of the local economy on customer base, and unexpected action taken by any competitor. Next, creative and dynamic. Business is creative and dynamic in nature. Business firm has to come out with creative ideas, approaches and concepts for production and distribution of goods and services. It means to bring things in fresh, new and inventive and innovative way. Next, customer satisfaction. The face of business has changed from traditional concept to modern concept. Nowadays, business adopts the customer-oriented approach. Customer satisfaction is the ultimate aim of all the economic activities. Nowadays, business believes in satisfying the customers by providing quality products at reasonable prices. It emphasizes not only on profit but also on customer satisfaction. Next, social activity. Business is a socio-economic activity. Both business and society are interdependent. Business has some responsibility towards society, and in turn it needs the support of various social groups like investors, employees, customers, creditors, etc. by making the good available to the various sections of the society. Business perform an important social function and meet social needs. Next, government control. Business organizations are subject to government control. They have to follow certain rules and regulations enhanced by the government. Government ensures that the business is conducted for social good by keeping effective supervision and control by enacting and amending laws and regulations from time to time. Some important acts framed by the government for protecting the interest of the customers are: first, the Competition Act 2002, second, Foreign Exchange Management Act 1999, third, the Environment Act 1986, fourth, Indian Companies Act 1956, fifth, Customer Protection Act 1986. Next, optimum utilization of resources. Business facilitates optimum utilization of countries' material and non-material resources and achieves economic progress. The scarce resources are brought to its fullest use for concentrating economic wealth and satisfying the needs and wants of the customers. These are some of the characteristics of business. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.